If you've ever tried a beginner mobility routine only to find that you couldn't get into the first position, this routine is for you. Unfortunately, so many beginner-friendly routines on the internet nowadays assume you have some amount of flexibility, strength, and balance, but not this one. In this routine, we're going to be stripping everything down to the basics. There are no fancy moves. You don't need a yoga mat. We will be in the chair to start and then moving into a standing position for some supported standing exercises. This is not about looking perfect. This is about starting where you are today and building some momentum. If you can't do this video right now, make sure you save it so you can find it later. When you're ready, meet me in a comfortable seated position. Sit up tall in your chair, take a big inhale. As you exhale, allow your shoulder blades to slide down and back. We'll begin by mobilizing the neck. Take your gaze over to the right, then over to the left, up and down. Continue like this for a few more times at your own speed, only going as far as is comfortable for you today. Let's go one more in each direction. Then find your comfortable seat again, crown of the head reaches up. Place your hands underneath your thighs for a little bit of support here, coming into a cat-cow. Take a big inhale, open through the chest, spread your collarbones, take your gaze forward and up. Then as you exhale, round your back, gaze down toward the ground. Couple more like that at your own speed. Remember, we're inhaling to open, exhaling to round. It might be a very small movement for you. Maybe you're just reminding your spine how to move like this, and that is okay. Just take it nice and slow. One more. Inhale and exhale. Let's get the shoulders moving. Take a big inhale, reach your fingertips up toward the sky. And as you exhale, bring your arms forward in front of you. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. And exhale, arms come forward. A few more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Every time your fingertips reach up, think about making your body even longer. One more, inhale. And exhale. Now bring your hands out to your sides, palms face forward. Bring your arms behind your body as much as you can. Chest is opening. This should feel amazing for the front of your body. You're stretching the fronts of your shoulders here, opening through the chest. Now we're gonna do small pulses. So just bringing the hands back an inch and then forward an inch. Continuing to stand up, sit up tall here. Full deep breaths in and out. Couple more. And last one. Shake out your arms. Good job. Scooch forward in your chair so that you can place your hands underneath your right thigh, lifting your right foot up off the ground. It doesn't have to be very far. From here, we're going to circle out the ankle. So imagine you're drawing a big circle through your big toe, going nice and slow. Another option here is to grab your shin and use that to pull your knee even closer to your body, giving you even more of a stretch. If you haven't already, make sure you switch and go the other direction, circling out the other way. One more like that. And now from here, a figure 4 stretch. So a couple of options for you. If you are able to, try to cross your right ankle over your left knee and open your right knee out wide. This might be a lot already, and that is perfectly fine. Just stay here and remember to breathe. If it's a little easier and more accessible, you can cross your right leg all the way over. You should still get a stretch through your right glute. Wherever you are here, remember to breathe into any tightness or sensation that you're feeling. And for a little bit more, allow your body to hinge forward, coming closer to your leg. So I'm keeping my back really straight here, just allowing my torso to hinge. And I'm really feeling something through my right hip. One more breath here. Now go ahead and allow the leg to fully cross if it's not already there. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, twist. Using your chair or your leg for a little bit of extra leverage. With every inhale, sit up tall. With every exhale, try to deepen the twist, looking up and over your back shoulder. Slowly unravel yourself. We'll do that on the other side. Uncross your right leg. This time, hands come underneath your left thigh, bringing your left foot up off the ground, finding some slow ankle circles. Option here for a little bit more is to grab the outside of your shin to bring your knee in a little bit closer to your chest. This is a great stretch for your back if you have any back stiffness. And after you've gone a few in one direction, make sure you switch and go the other direction. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Now we'll find a figure 4 stretch or cross your legs if that's more accessible. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Left knee goes out wide to the side here, flexing the left foot. Notice if you are more stiff on the side. I am always more stiff, my left hip. Wherever you are, continue to breathe fully and deeply. And for a little bit more, hinge at the hips. Don't round your low back. Hinging. We're hinging, keeping a flat back, deepening that stretch to the left hip. One more breath in. Allow your left leg to cross fully over your right. Sit up tall as you inhale. As you exhale, twist. Slowly unravel yourself. Give your legs a little shake out. We have a couple more here in a seated position. Take a big inhale. Reach your fingertips up, making your arms the shape of a Y. On your next exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, driving your elbows down towards the ground. Then inhale to reach and spread your fingertips. Let's do 5 more like that. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to reach. One more, inhale and exhale. And now cross your arms over your chest, giving yourself a hug. Slow torso rotations. Inhale, sit up as tall as you can. Exhale, twist slowly over to the right. Inhale to come back to center and exhale over to the left. A couple more like this at your own speed. One more to each side. And release. Awesome. Okay, it's time to stand up. Come to stand next to your chair. Place your hands on the back and walk your feet out until your arms are pretty much straight. Your feet should be about hip distance apart. Already, this should feel pretty good for your shoulders and your upper back. We're going to add a little movement. So bend one knee and then the other, shifting from side to side, feeling an amazing stretch through the backs of the legs and getting a little bit of ankle mobility at the same time. And spend 3 more breaths here. And last breath in. Slowly walk your feet in towards your chair. Next, we're going to hinge, practice hinging through the hips, which is a pattern sometimes we forget, and often we ask our low back to compensate, which is not a good thing. So again, hands can be to your chair for a little bit of support, feet about hips distance. I want you to think about hinging at the hips. So keeping your back relatively flat, only going a very small distance at first till you get the hang of it, and then squeezing your glutes to come back up to standing. So again, inhaling, hips shift back. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, shift your way forward into a standing position. The key here is keeping that back nice and flat, not allowing the movement to come from your low back. And instead, we're teaching the hips how to hinge. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, press up. Of course, you can always take your hands to your hips if you're feeling comfortable. Last one. And press up. Next, we'll do a little bit of hip extension. Hands to your chair for some support. Step your right foot back, left foot forward to find a lunge. Now, you don't have to be in a wide lunge here. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. And when you get there, think about squeezing your right glute. So already you should feel a nice stretch through the front of your right leg. If this is already enough, you're happy here, just stay here, hang out in this position and breathe. If you'd like a little bit more, option to come up onto the ball of your right foot. Again, squeezing the glute, then slowly lowering back down. This is again getting a little bit of strengthening in, a little bit of ankle mobility. We'll take another few breaths here, wherever you are, and then we'll switch over. Last breath in. Exhale, press your feet together, come up to standing, shake out that right leg. We'll come over to the other side. Left foot steps back, right foot steps forward. Check in with yourself here. Squeeze your left glute, sit up tall. Crown of the head reaches up. You should feel a stretch to the front of the left leg. Stay here if this is enough, or feel free to add in that little bit of a heel lift. So coming up onto the ball of the left foot, then lowering back down, going nice and slow. One more breath in. And make your way back to standing. Next, come to stand next to your chair. Left hand for some support. Finding some single leg hip circles. Shift your weight into your left foot. The weight should be distributed evenly between the ball and the heel, so nice and even. Bring your right knee in towards your chest, lifting it up as far as you can. Then you're going to open out wide to the side. Then the foot kicks back and slowly the knee comes back in. Keep your torso as upright and still as you can here. The movement should be coming purely from the hip. Imagining you're drawing a big circle with your right knee. Let's do one more in this direction. Now reverse your direction. You might notice this is a little bit more tricky. Continue to breathe here. And remember, option, you can let go of your chair for support and really challenge your balance. One more. And slowly release your right leg, shake out your left. We'll do that on the other side. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Then slowly open out wide. Big, slow hip circles. If you haven't already, make sure you switch and go the other way. Last one. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. Okay, we did it. All right, you're almost done, I promise. Next up, we have some body weight squats. Take your feet a little wider than hips distance. Hands to the back of your chair for some support. As you inhale, sink your hips down as far as is comfortable for you today. And as you exhale, press your way up, squeezing your glutes. So we inhale, squat, exhale, press up. Slow and controlled here. Five more. You've got this. And last one, inhale, squat, exhale, press. Awesome. For our final exercise, we will be practicing our balance. Shift your weight into your left leg, weight evenly distributed between the heel and the ball of your foot. Of course, feel free to hold on to your chair for some support here as you lift your right foot up off the ground. It doesn't have to be far. It could be literally an inch. That is okay. If you want to get a little bit more challenging, you can lift your knee up a little bit higher. And of course, the goal here is eventually to take your left hand off of the support. You could have your hands to your hips or out in front of you. We're going to hold for 5 more breaths. One more breath. And release right leg back down. Good job. Okay, let's do the other side. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bring your left foot up off the ground. Even if it's only an inch, that still counts. Or feel free to bring your knee up a little bit higher. Wherever you are, keeping your hips as level as you can. Don't get all lopsided. Try to stay nice and level. Keeping your crown of your head reaching up, your chest proud. 5 more breaths. And last breath in. Exhale, release. And we are done. Amazing job completing this routine. If your body felt stiff and tight, please be kind to yourself. Remember, you're reversing years of stiffness and your body just needs time to remember how to move. For best results, I do recommend adding in a mobility practice at least once or twice a week, whether it's this one or another one on my channel. If you're feeling good after this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I share new beginner-friendly mobility routines every single week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!